Voiceless family. As you may have noticed, you would have known that I'm very big on omnipotent, omnipresence, and omniscience. The only thing that made Einstein to be a big boy was that he was always asking to find out the minds of God. As you may have also noticed too, Edo State has supposed to have been the capital of Nigeria, because it cuts into the Asaba area, which is now capital of the state. It cuts into Ondo area, like Ado Akure, and it cuts into Ganibode, what's the other name? Koko Edo Esako area, which is pretty much the Gambari people. None of these places had omnipotent, omnipresence, and omniscience. And the omniscience I'm talking about is Erede Lokpoko Yeyeo. So I am the prophet. I have found myself that I'm a prophet of Erede. And the prophesizing that she told me today to deliver to you is that I am not the creator of the division of the world. I wanted to bring everybody together, but it looks like it's kind of almost like impossible to bring everybody together. And she has now instructed me to go in and create People's Square. And People's Square means the voice of the voiceless, where we can be able to challenge the Twitter, the old Twitter that is out there that Elon Musk bought, or the True Social, which Trump created out of the fact that he was getting kicked out of Facebook and he was getting kicked out of Twitter. We already know that, for example, when I was in the United States, I find out that there were a lot of boys from Europe that would keep stirring the pots inside America, the political landscape in America, like the dossier that Hillary was found to be associated with, or as a matter of fact, there were writers from Europe who were recognized by the right-wing conservative. They were so recognized that they make it in such a way that there was no voice of the voiceless from the extreme Democratic Party. And their megaphone is what the Republican parties are kept using. They are minority, but so long as they are able to capture the media, everything remains secondary. And now that I'm back to Nigeria, I'm capable of putting what you call a voice of the voiceless in place, like a town square, a blog, a microblog to put together. That's what Erede told me to do. So from now going forward, you will always see my prophecy, because I did find out that as a kid, I would look ahead and make predictions, and all of them are always coming true. And yesterday, my father, I was talking to a friend of mine who wants me to meet with his younger nephew. When I was reporting back my meeting with him, he got very frustrated very quickly, and he's what you call a man on soundbite. One or two words, and he walks away. And I just accuse him. I said, man, what it is that here you are not ready. You overthink things, and when you overthink things, you end up bringing what you call a solution, and the solution itself is not working. That's what we have. The problem we are facing with we people of African descent and the women food. We think things out so much that in the long run, when we then seek a solution does not work. Whereas the opposite of that is for you to make decision without thinking about it, which is what I do, which people are now telling me, well, oh, you need to think. I don't want to think. I just want to make decision. I make decision. None of the decisions I've made has not come and have it, but because it's coming from my gut instincts. So today, I am craving your indulgence. And the way I'm craving your indulgence, I'm asking you that we are going to need the voice of the voiceless, and the way it's going to come across is the divided world in which we find ourselves. When I mean by divided world, any voice of the voiceless of a micro globe or a time people square will work, because you know, as we speak, if I am having a lunch with Putin, I tell him I'm putting a people square together, like people square together, he's going to fly me into Moscow and fly me out of Moscow like the way he did Torre of Burkina Faso. Because that's the reason why he did not stop the war in Ukraine, because he knew that as loud as Trump was, or as loud as he is, if he gives him what he really wants by stopping the war, he was going to do something really crazy in Iran, and he hold back. And when he did what he did in Iran there, has shown Trump that what Putin is not going to do is to prepare Iran organically as a extremist of the Muslim world, which is what you call they are extreme in a way. So he's going to prepare them up organically, because he's the one that built that nuclear plant for them. So they just, even though he got paid, but he's hurt. And that's the reason why he didn't want to give in to Trump when he came to Ukraine thing, because he felt that Trump is going to do some stupid shit, and I thought he really did it. And as we speak right now, he's not happy at all, but that's Hitler of BB coming out of nowhere and being backed by Trump. I don't think Putin would have done that, because he's diplomatically matured. You see what I'm saying? He has what you call high diplomacy on his side. So my thing today is that I have a dream that we need what you call a microblog on our side, that the fragmented world that is saying the East and the West, the Christians or the Muslim, the woman or the man, that's what we call the duality that we have found ourselves. Elder told me to bring everybody together. She also told me to do that. If you can't do it, at least protect your people. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to try to protect our people, because at this point, we don't have a voice. And Elder did help to bring out artificial intelligence. So, And she has told me to go and put a microblog. So I have 3 assignments of the day. One, I'll continue to release this kind of snippet every day. And I will rally around myself to make sure in my next couple of hours now, I will not try and bring my book through, what do you call that? I'm going to try to bring it through a shopping cart, where people can pay for the book. Like I said yesterday, I'm glad that I did not just upload it and for free, and I only have to get paid. And at this point in time, I want to lower the pressure that my caregivers are constantly putting on me, the help they're giving to me. I want to lower that threshold so that they will not indefinitely start carrying me, because they have their problem of their own. So the third area that I'm going to be working on is this prototype. So I'm asking you guys out there right now, whether you're in the diaspora, whether you are students, whether you have a bachelor's degree in computer science, I am your guy. If you want to come to me to help to build, make Nigeria work during our lifetime, or make women to become a Nigerian president, United States president, those 2 countries those are the places where I have what you call, I have vested interest, because I've been in America and I was hurt by the fact that Kamala Harris couldn't be a president. Or in Nigeria, we have this men war that brought men, misogynistic war that the white supremacists or the white supremacists copied, and they are sitting on it and they are now deploying on it. So we need to slow things down in that area. It is 234-70-3362-7981. It is azimikoko5@gmail.com. At this point in time, I shouldn't even be using the Gmail, but it is what it is. It's secured, and I'll keep on using it. The tools are there. If you are interested in meeting with me, come to we're going to have a scheduled meeting like I did with my boy yesterday. I'm going to schedule another meeting with another boy like that. I find out that I have confidence in him. That's what I told him. And I believe in him. The guy is solid, like me. But he needs to be as solid as focused, and as focused as thinking outside the box. And we're going to be meeting and everything. So thank you for listening to me and taking things in a direction that I think we should be going. On behalf of Erede Nokpoko Yeye, which is the omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscience, which was the first omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscience that was reduced to ash through propaganda, because one of these epitomizer in the ancestors of the white supremacists or the Caucasians from the Caucasus Mountain went in and told her that she should biologically take care of children, and as such, we're going to go provide the food. When unbeknown to her, she was being, they was having what you call conspiracy theory behind her. Now she's at the bottom, she's at the level where she's not able to. She's at what you call she's at the receiving end of the dirt, and we need to bring her up here. She can make the world a better place. She was insisting if we can have president of Nigeria being a woman, Nigeria would turn around overnight. If we start worshiping Erede Nokpoko Yeye, Nigeria will turn around overnight. If we can dissectify the men, our skin tone, then Nigeria will be up and running every night. I'm going to cap everything up by saying that there was an article that I read which says that there were 10 states that has featured presidency of Nigerian as country. Some country has like duplicates. And for example, maybe say like Ogun State has Obasanjo, and you might find out there's Solenka or something like that, Shanka or something like that was put in for a couple of days there. Or you may have what you call Agoye Zonsi, coupled with what you call his name, Azikiwe, coming from Anambra. You cannot put Agoye Zonsi in the same light with what is his name, Azikiwe, because Azikiwe was a ceremonial head, but at least he was there. They put in other president, Babangida, Gowon, a little from Kano, some from Niger, some from Bayelsa, and all that. But the point I'm making today is that every state in Nigeria should have at least a taste of the presidency, one way or the other. It's many were called, but few are going to be chosen. Let me quickly say that. Benin, for one, Edo State, which I said has a division into the west as Edo Ekure, into the east as Asaba, or into the Delta, or into the Akoko Edo or Igara, or stuff like that. We are not, nobody has been able to pull it off. We do have what you call his monarch, who is almost like the last word in the entire conglomerate. So, about talk, let me quickly throw that in there. So let's keep going, and if you need help, let me know. I need your help, and I'm going to keep pushing for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.